Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment. What we have for sale here today is a Caterpillar D4C Series 2 bulldozer. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine these days is about $110,000 to $120,000. This machine currently has 6,662 hours on a working hour meter that we believe is correct. As far as manufacturers go, Caterpillar is #1 in the world of heavy construction mining equipment. They sell reliable machines that stand the test of time. This tractor here weighs 10,860 pounds. The widest point is that blade right there at 8 foot 3 inches. The highest point is the top of that cab at 8 foot 10 inches. The transportation length from the front of that cutting edge to the back end of the dozer is 13 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu D41 or a John Deere 450 or maybe a Case 550. Comparable machines, oh I'm sorry, I already said that. What do I got next here? Well, as far as the history of this machine goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. It's got, I mean, you can see some surface rust here, but it's all mainly surface. It's not pervasive throughout the machine. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. It comes from a large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with the machines we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, I have my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and then I inspect it before I write a check. As far as the engine goes, this machine has got a Caterpillar engine. It's a naturally aspirated engine. It's a 48 horsepower engine. It's got a 30-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to 14 hours of run time on a single tank of fuel, depending on your application, of course. All the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. It's mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. Transmission runs through all the gears in forward and reverse without any hesitation. Top speed in forward is 5.4 miles an hour. Top speed in reverse is 2 miles an hour. The undercarriage is, you can see, get in there, it's probably pretty muddy right now. The undercarriage is about 15%. So you've got several hundred hours worth of life left on this undercarriage. I'll show them the other side before it needs to be replaced. All the hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings are relatively tight, you know, considering the age of the machine. You can see here the cutting edge is probably about 85%. It's never been turned, so you got life on the other side of the cutting edge. Okay, the width of this blade is 8 foot 3 inches, and the height to the top of the blade is 3 foot 1 inch. We've got the panels sitting over here. We just took the panels off for purposes of the video. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, this is the cab. This is your horn right here. This is your idle, engine idle. This is, like I was said earlier, it's 3 forward, 3 reverse. Here's your safety lever. Here's your blade controls. This is your angle tilt, and this is your raise and lower of your blade. You've got a float function also. These are your steering brakes right here. I'll show you a little later in this video how these steering brakes work. A lot of people want a joystick control. But the fact of the matter is, this steering brake system is actually a mechanical system, and these dozers are easier to work on. They're easier to operate all the way around. This tractor, all the gauges work on this. Everything's cold right now, so Okay, one of the things that I didn't show was that the blade will actually lift the dozer. I just had it in a flow function. The other thing I wanted to show was how the dozer turns. So you got 4 forward and 4 reverse. I mean 3 forward and 3 reverse. Basically, to change the gear, you hit that decelerator pedal. It works the opposite of fuel pedal. These are your steering clutches right here. So you hit that, you put it in first. The track will move forward. If you want it to move to the right, you hit this button, this lever right here. Of course, I've got it on real low line. And the same is true if you go into reverse. system here is actually a lot more reliable than a joystick control. A joystick control, if the hydrostats go out on a hydrostatic system, which is what you need for joystick control, it's $20,000 a sight. This is a simple mechanical system.